Hi guys, welcome back. Let's start our new chapter, which is storage devices. So what is a storage device? A storage device is a part of a computer that saves and keeps data safe even when the power is off. There are two main types. Number one is primary storage, that is RAM. It is fast but a temporary storage. It loses data when the computer is turned off. Number two, the second storage. It is the permanent storage like HDD, hard disk drive, which spinning disk, slower but it is affordable. SSD, solid state drive. It is faster with no moving parts but more expensive. USB flash drive. This also comes under the secondary storage. It is portable, small, and used for transferring files. Memory card, which is used in cameras, phones, etc. And optical dishes like CD, DVD, Blu-ray. Which store movies, music, or backups. Storage device hold your files, apps, and operating system so you can access them anytime. Now let's understand about the mass storage device. A mass storage device stores large amount of data permanently like HDD and SSD and external drive. Drive base and form factors. Different size slots inside a PC for installing drivers. For example, 3.5 inches for HDD and 2.5 inches for SSD. Drive carriers. It is a removable tray or holders that makes installing drives in base easier. External and removable storage. It is a portable device like USB drives and external SSDs, HDDs for easy data transfer. Reliability and performance comparison. SSD are faster and more durable than HDD, but HDD offer more storage for less cost. Now, we will learn about what is SSD. That is solid state drive. SSD is a fast and modern storage device that replaces traditional hard drives, HDD, and like HDD, it has no moving parts, making it more durable and silent. SSD used flash memories like USB drive to store data, allowing much faster read-write speeds. This means quicker boot times, faster file transfer, and smoother performance. They come in different forms like 2.5 inches and use interface like SATA and NVMe. While SSD are more expensive than HDD, their speed and reliability make them ideal for operating system, gaming, and demanding tasks. However, they have limited write cycles, but where leveling help extend their lifespan. These are the pictures of SSD. This is for the SSD AMSATA, and this is a 256 GB SSD picture. Now we'll learn about the SSD performance characteristics. SSD are much faster than HDDs with quick boot time, file fast transfer very quickly, and no moving parts for better durability. Wear leveling. Wear leveling is a technique that spreads data evenly across SSD memory cells to prevent wear and extended lifespan. It is also used as a boot drive with additional hard disk drives. It also uses as boot drive with additional hard disk drives. Many users install the OS on an SSD for speed while using a larger SSD for extra storage. Now we'll learn about the interface, serial ATA, SATA, and MSATA. SATA and MSATA are older, slower SSD connections which are similar to HDD. PCIe Express, PCIe adapters, slot and non-volatile memory express, NVMe. These are the faster interface using the motherboard high-speed slots. M2 adapter. It is a compact SSD form factor that supports both SATA, which is slower, and NVMe, faster speeds. Now, we will learn about the HDD, hard disk drives. An HDD, hard disk drive, is a traditional storage device that uses spinning magnetic disk platters to store data. A read-write head moves over the disk to access or save files, much like a record player. You can observe in this diagram, it is a diagram of hard disk drive. It looks like a record player. HDDs are slower than SSD, but offer more storage space for less memory, making them good for backups and large files. They come in common sizes like 3.5 inches for desktop and 2.5 inches for laptop. Since they have moving parts, HDDs are more prone to damage from drops or shocks. They also use SATA connections, which limit their speed compared to SSDs. Despite being old tech, HDD remain popular for bulk storage due to their affordability. Now, HDD characteristics. HDD store data on spinning magnetic disk, as we have discussed now, offering large affordable storage but slower speeds than SSD due to moving parts. The speed is measured in RPM, which is rotations per minute. For example, 5,400 RPM to 7,200 RPM. Higher RPM means faster data access but more either heat or noise that comes from the CPU. Latency. It is a slight delay when the disk spins to the right position for data access. Higher RPM reduces latency. Interface like SATA, EIDE, and SCSI. SATA is most common and balanced speed. EIDI has older but a slower speed. SCSI is faster, that is mainly used in servers. As we have discussed, 3.5 inches are mainly used in desktop and 2.5 inches are used within the laptop's external drives. Now we'll discuss about the redundant array of independent disk. It is a technology that combines multiple hard drive to improve performance, storage, or data safety. Here is a simple breakdown, that is stripping. It splits data across two drives for faster speeds, but if one fails, all data is lost. RAID 1, which is we call mirroring. It copies data in two drives for backup. If one drive fails, the other keep working. RAID 5, which is stripping plus parity. It uses 3 plus drives, balances speed and safety by storing backup into parity. If one fails, data can be rebuilt. RAID 10, it is mirroring plus stripping, combines RAID 0 speed with RAID 1 safety but needs 4 plus drive. RAID is used in server NAS systems and gaming PCs to boost speed or protect important files. It doesn't replace backups but add extra reliability. So, what is fault tolerance? It is a system's ability to keep working even if a part like a hard drive fails, often using backups or redundancy. Drive configuration and RAID levels. It is a different setup like RAID 0, 1, 5, or 10 that balance speed, storage, and safety by combining multiple drives. Software versus hard drive RAID. Software RAID uses the computer's CPU. It is cheaper but slower. Hardware RAID uses a dedicated controller. It is faster, more reliable, but it's costly. Red O and red 1. So now we will understand about red O and red 1. Red O, it combines disk to boost speed by splitting data, but if one disk fails, all data is lost, so no backup. Red 1 duplicates data in two disks for safety, which we call mirroring for safety, but usable storage is only half the total. For example, 2 TB will becomes 1 TB. Now, red 5 and red 10. Red 5 and red 10. Red 5 spreads data and backup info across 3 plus disks. If one fails, no data is lost, but capacity is reduced by one disk worth. Red 10. It combines mirroring red 1 and stripping red O. For speed plus safety, needs 4 plus disk. It can survive one failure per mirrored pair, but only half the total space is usable. That's all for this topic, and we will come up with a new topic soon. Thank you very much.